The code here is intended to print the numbers 1 through 9 in order. Right now, you don't know what this code means, but don't worry. All you need to know right now is that the goal is to print those numbers. So we write the code on the left, we run it, and we get the output on the right. What do we see? Well, the computer spits out this syntax error. That just means the computer couldn't really understand what we were saying. Specifically, it tells us there's an error on line 1, and specifically the caret tells us where on that line the error occurred. It occurred on the word within. The computer is telling us that there's a problem on line 1 at the word within. That gives us the information we need to start resolving the problem. So in this case, what is the problem? Try to remember that I mentioned earlier that Python has certain reserved words that have a special meaning to the language. For us, these words are always red and bolded. Functions are also bolded, and if you have trouble distinguishing between the red of reserved words and the purple of functions, know that a function will always be followed by a parentheses, whereas a reserved word will never be followed by a parentheses. Notice that within isn't marked in red and it's not bolded. The problem is that within isn't a word that Python recognizes. Instead, Python recognizes the word in. So we replace the word within with the word in, and we would run it again. Note that this brings us to the end of one cycle through the programming flow. We wrote code, we ran it and got some output, and we evaluated the output. We used the evaluation to inform more code revisions. Specifically, it was the output of one run that let us know to replace the word within with the word in.